Hello, everybody. How are you doing? So, I thought I'd come and do a live out and about. I thought I'd get out of the office and come and sit outside again. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Devon. I'm waiting to pick my son up from his first day back at school. And blimey, it feels like we're in that full sort of back to school mentality at the moment, doesn't it? Um, I've seen lots and lots of people getting excited about having that space and that time, energy that comes with this sort of with this back to school feel, isn't it? We kind of those of us who are sort of juggling during the summer holidays, I think kind of this September date is it's quite a big deal, isn't it? we sort of certainly towards the end of the summer holidays, if you've got younger kids, or actually just even if you're just kind of um uh trying to maintain that flow of work through the summer holidays, it can feel tricky because everyone being off and all that kind of jazz. Um, Maintaining the sort of the flow of things can be difficult, but here we are. It's all very exciting. So I wanted to share a bit of news about 3 strategy days that I've got. I want to tell you why they've been developed, what they are, and why you might be considering coming along to one of them. So for the last, well, I suppose for the last sort of 5 or so years, I've been obviously helping lots of people with their YouTube channels in their businesses. And over that time, we've developed systems and processes on how to set up your channel in the right way, how to do the research around the content you're going to put on there, so that you're creating content in a data-driven way. And obviously over the sort of the lockdown years and whatever, that was all done online. But I've had a few folks ask me about in-person strategy days, and it's something I've actually been wanting to do for ages. So I put out 3 dates, 2 in October and 1 in November. And if you follow the link, you can find the precise dates. In the West Midlands, one at the farm up in Worcestershire, so that's kind of on my home turf. There's one in London and one up in Manchester. And these are designed for getting stuff done. They are designed to take you from the point of not having a YouTube channel, or having one that maybe is perhaps used as a general dumping ground. The amount of times I say, who's got a YouTube channel? And people put their hands up and say, and I say, who's got a YouTube channel that's active and that's being used, and that you feel is kind of pulling its weight, the hands go down. And I was guilty of that. I've been guilty of that. But your YouTube channel is something that can be a constant evergreen deliverer of leads. So here's how I like to think. Emma says, I might do the Manchester one. That would be so cool. I would love to have that. I'd love to have you along for that. So you might have heard about this before, this idea that we have, we have this obsession with these feed-based platforms, like sort of, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, where you put your content up there and it can be beautifully made content. I've been seeing lots and lots of really lovely videos that go up on TikTok and Reels, and the videos are there and they're gone, because this is feed based. This is, this live will be here and gone. A couple of days, it might as well never have existed. And you have to keep feeding that content beast. You have to keep shoveling the coal in that particular engine, and it can be really exhausting. So you have these feed-based platforms: LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, so on and so forth, and they're brilliant. I love them. But you know what I love more than that? A sort of a library-based platform. So I think about YouTube It's like a library. I go to it when I'm looking for answers to problems, when I'm looking for information, or I go to it when I'm looking for, for entertainment. If I want to see somebody uh, with goats that scream or cats doing funny stuff, YouTube's fantastic. But it is also a repository of just the most unimaginably useful amount of information, and we use it as a search engine. There's been this long-standing fact within the world of video that YouTube is the second largest search engine on the planet. People go to it, and they go to it looking for answers. Now, if you go to it, look for an answer now, and type in a question, no doubt you will find videos that are coming up that are ranking in the top, 1 to 5 videos that are, 2, 3, 7, 10 years old. That content is not ephemeral. It is not here today, gone tomorrow, like a lot of this stuff on Peter. It is there for those people. It's there for people who want to, they create the content with purpose, with a very clear audience in mind, with some good data backing it up. And it finds an audience, and it keeps on finding an audience. And if you can do that correctly, if you can do that in the right way, your content can keep serving you for years and years and years in an evergreen way, in a way that, frankly, the content on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok just won't do in the same way. So it's that difference between a sort of a stream and a library. You go to library for information, you go to the stream, you go to the feed for stuff that sort of skims past your eyeballs. If you've ever tried to find a video that you saw once on Facebook and can't quite remember what it was about or who it was by, then this will, this will hopefully ring true, because very often, I mean, I've had it, I've seen something, I thought, oh, I should have bookmarked that. Try and find it again. It's really bloody difficult. Emma says, I reckon I might do the Manchester one. Well, that would be fantastic. Emma says, also, I really want to master it and do a Brad. Yeah, absolutely. 10 million views. Well, this is it. I think, and actually, that's a really good point. Setting some goals, but also not just setting goals, but understanding how you can get to those goals in a realistic way. Because there's a lot of great data out there about how many people search for certain search terms each month, all these things that can guide you and give you a sense of how to reach those goals. So the workshop days are here to guide you through a tried and tested process. First of all, we find out what your audience wants, and then we use that evidence, that information, to build a content plan that is going to serve that audience. You see, well, Emma, that's the thing. It's finding the search. That's what the day's all about, because we sort of take the research process and we tease those out, and we find those opportunities. Because what I don't want you doing on your channel is producing content that you think there's an audience for. I don't want you producing content because there's maybe an audience of people looking for answers. I want you producing content for an audience that 100% that is there. Because if you are producing content for an audience that is there, and you optimize it correctly, then you have a much, much greater chance of your content finding the right person at the right time. And because of the way people search on YouTube, if you go to YouTube, so I've used this example many, many times. Our dishwasher broke down, and because I thought, I can fix it. I didn't want to spend, 300 quid or whatever it is on a brand new dishwasher. I thought perhaps that it was going to be a particular part that maybe needed replacing. So rather than calling an expert, I thought, I wonder what YouTube has to offer. So off I went to YouTube and put in the sort of the symptoms and of what was happening with the dishwasher, and basically sort of dishwasher water won't get hot, and then the model number. So I went to YouTube with a very, very specific problem. I put my search terms in, and I got a very, very specific answer back. And that specific answer was somebody creating a piece of content that showed me exactly how to fix the particular problem that I had with our dishwasher. And so I went into their description box and clicked on the, the affiliate link, bought the parts, and then used the video to fix. So I spent 15 quid on a part. The video creator obviously got some revenue kickback on the affiliate link, but I didn't have to, that person solved my problem. And I would never have found that person if the content hadn't been correctly optimized. And that is part of that journey that we take you through on the day, identifying the opportunities and then building out a content plan that is going to serve your audience, and also find people at their moment of need, because there's no good creating content that people don't want or don't need. You need to be finding people at the start of their journey into whatever it is, whatever kind of problem you solve. And that's what the day's about. So we help you set up your YouTube channel in the right way. So it might be that you have one already that maybe needs a cleanup. So we'll help you with that. Or it's that you're setting it up for the first time, and we do that together. So the morning is about setting up your channel, and the afternoon is about doing the research to create that content plan. So at the end of the day, you come out with a channel that is optimized and ready to receive content and is searchable and findable. And then you have the plan to make the content. Now, that isn't where the journey ends, because if you come on to the course, you'll then get 6 months in our membership space, Video Skills Made Easy. In that membership space, there's a whole bunch of content that will help guide you through the process of creating video content. So what I'm not wanting to do is just give you a list of things to make and go, right, off you go, you do it. Doesn't matter how you do it. I want to guide you on that process of building an evidence-based content plan, building a place to put the content, and then helping you get that content out there. So you get 6 months in the membership, access to the training to help you through that process, as well as all the training on the day. And it's a bit of a bargain. 227 quid? Yeah, 227 quid. I had to think about that for a second. It's not designed to be expensive. It's designed to be affordable. It is designed to be getting you going with video, but in a way that is fun. You're in a room with 9 other like-minded business people, and it's designed to be fun. We've got some lovely locations, we've got some nice food, and good company. So the places are limited just by the nature of the course, the day. I don't want to be sort of we don't want to be attempting to sort of teach more than 10 people and help more than 10 people a day, because you can't give the attention. So the link is in the description. Get booked in. If you think there's somebody else that you'd like to sort of invite along, please do that, because it's always nice when you can bring people along that you're going to work with. And that's it. If you've got any questions at all, just message me or pop a comment below. Thank you, Anna. That's really lovely. It is designed to be an appealing offer, because I know that for a lot of people, the content planning process can be a daunting one, because it's just chucking things into a spreadsheet and going, I've got a content plan. That's not enough in this content rich age. You've actually got to produce stuff that people want to watch, and I love producing content where I know there's an audience. So I'd love you to come and join me. I'll be talking about this lots this week and the subsequent weeks about this, but yeah, it is limited, so first come, first served. That's it. I'm going to go and sit. I'm sitting next to this lovely stream, so you can probably hear a tinkling of a stream behind me, and maybe the shout of children in the distance, because it's back to school day. Right, farewell. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.